Is this you at social gatherings? Today, we're going to talk about something that affects a lot of us: social anxiety. So what is social anxiety? Well, it's that feeling you get when you're at a party and you suddenly realize you're not on your couch watching Netflix. But seriously, it's a fear of social situations. Social anxiety isn't just about feeling a little nervous at parties. It can actually have a big impact on your life. It can stop you from making friends, advancing in your career, and even from enjoying your favorite hobbies. It's like having a big, invisible wall between you and the rest of the world. But when you start to overcome social anxiety, that wall starts to come down. You can start to form deeper connections with people. You can start to take on new challenges at work. You can even start to enjoy things that used to make you nervous, like public speaking or karaoke.
1, 2, 3!
When the truth is found. And it's not just about improving your social life. Overcoming social anxiety can also have big benefits for your mental and physical health. Studies have shown that social anxiety can lead to things like depression, substance abuse, and even heart disease. Now, how do we overcome social anxiety? Well, I've got 3 tips for you, straight from the experts. And no, one of them is not drink more. First, understand the spotlight effect. The spotlight effect is a psychological phenomenon where we tend to believe that others are paying more attention to us than they actually are. It's like when you're on stage and you feel like every single person in the audience is staring at you. But in reality, half of them are probably checking their phones and the other half are wondering if they left their oven on. Understanding the spotlight effect means realizing that most people are too wrapped up in their own lives to notice every little thing you do. So the next time you're feeling anxious, remember the spotlight effect. Remind yourself that you're not the center of everyone's universe. Second, try cognitive restructuring. This is a fancy term for questioning your anxious thoughts. It's like when you stutter during a conversation and think, oh no, they think I'm an idiot. But in reality, they're probably thinking, did I leave the stove on? And finally, exposure therapy. This is where you gradually expose yourself to the things that make you anxious. It's like dipping your toes in the water before diving in. Or it's like going to a party and starting by talking to one person, then 2, then 3, until you're the life of the party. Or at least not hiding in the bathroom. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds like something you made up while watching Dr. Phil. But I assure you, there's science to back this up. For example, a study from Cornell University found that people overestimate the amount of attention others pay to them by up to 200%. That's like thinking you're the star of the show when you're really just an extra. And a study from the University of Texas found that cognitive restructuring can significantly reduce social anxiety. As for exposure therapy, a study from Harvard University found that it can be an effective treatment for social anxiety. But what's happening inside our bodies when we try these methods? Well, when we challenge our thoughts with cognitive restructuring, our brain actually starts to rewire itself. It's like rerouting a GPS. Instead of going down Anxiety Avenue, we're taking a detour to Chill Out Street. When we talk about the brain rewiring itself, we're talking about a process called neuroplasticity. This is the brain's ability to change and adapt as a result of experience. Now let's get down to the molecular level. When you challenge your anxious thoughts with cognitive restructuring, you're actually creating new neural pathways in your brain. These are like the roads that your thoughts travel on. The more you challenge your anxious thoughts, the stronger these new pathways become, and the weaker the old anxious pathways get. This happens because of something called long-term potentiation, or LTP. This is a process where repeated stimulation of a nerve cell or neuron strengthens the connection between that neuron and the ones it's connected to. It's like if you keep calling a friend, your relationship gets stronger. And when we expose ourselves to our fears, our body learns that these situations aren't as scary as we thought. So there you have it, folks. 3 scientifically proven ways to overcome social anxiety. Now, I'm not saying these tips will turn you into the life of the party, but they might just help you feel a little less like the wallflower. And remember, always consult your physician before trying any new treatment. See you in the next video.